Hello again, welcome back. Today, I am being tormented by zombies, again. Clearly not learning from my mistakes from last time. This will also be played in hardcore because apparently, I still hate myself. Hopefully, this time I am able to survive for longer than a couple days. Anyway, enough of the waffle, I hope you enjoy the video. We gleefully spawned into the new world, jumped out of a tree, was gently reminded that gravity's a bitch, and spent 4 business days punching a tree down. With the wood collected, I made myself a crafting table and some tools. I found it unnecessary to relocate, as this area was a rather nice location. I then took it upon myself to forcefully unsubscribe the zombie from life. With that out of the way, the construction of my house was started. However, in the distance, a whole gaggle of the undead emerged from a nearby cave. I then charged head-on into battle to defend what would be my property. The property was successfully defended, and I peacefully went back to house construction. Back at the house, I added possibly the most useless doors of all time. After cutting down a few trees, I heard some concerning sounds. It turns out that the zombies in this mod pack have gained the ability to mine. They're progressing quicker than me. But after almost dying to these peculiar forms of zombie, they were taken care of. A new problem had been encountered, however. I was now dangerously close to dying and had no food. This was a problem for multiple reasons. Mainly, the fact that any zombie had the power to kill me. But also because my fucking screen was now throbbing uncontrollably. And now, even more zombies were on their way here. Phenomenal. So, on a nutritious diet of exclusively rotten flesh, I charge into battle and die instantly like the peak of human evolution that I am. This attempt saw us spawn in a tree again. Then, I decided to go on a walk to find a location to settle. On this walk, I unalived a boar, found these things, had a scrap with a sheep, and then made friends with a moose. Then, I realized it would be dark soon, so I dug a hole in the side of this hill, made a door for protection, and figured it would be a good idea to create a mine while I was in here. Before it had become night, I ran outside to collect some logs to burn into charcoal, because I hadn't found any coal yet, and I needed torches. Doing this, I managed to almost send myself to meet God by walking under the falling tree. Survival instincts are through the roof here. This, of course, meant that I had the displeasure of listening to my own heartbeat for the foreseeable future. When I had returned home, I made some charcoal and also made some food as quickly as possible. I then went back outside and admired the lights in the sky. After this, it was back to the mines while I waited out the night. This was until I heard this sound. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. However, back at the top, it was not much better. Well, with that misfortune, I decided I may as well get back to mining. I managed to find some iron while mining, so hopefully this means we can fight back a bit more, and my game shit itself when trying to search for something. Fantastic. As it turns out, the zombies aren't the biggest threat in the apocalypse. It's my own PC instead. Upon logging back into the world, the game crashes again. Oh no. And again. It's this furnace. With the problem identified, I tried something different. As the zombies were tunneling down towards me, I started to mine away as fast as possible. Then, I tried to open my inventory. Okay. Great, I can't go into menus. The game's broken. This attempt is ended not by the zombies, but the inability to access a menu. How wonderful. This time, I was filled with determination to survive. I was chopping the trees with vigor, mining the coal like it was the 1800s, and finding iron as if my life depended on it. I clearly meant business. After smelting some iron and cooking some fish, I went out into the night, and watched a fish perform a handstand. I was then harassed by a pack of coyotes. So I sprinted to the ocean into my trusty boat to escape, only to discover the dangers of the ocean instead. What the fuck? How am I almost dead? What did I even do? Oh, shark. Hello. Oh. Well, that was fucking stupid. I spawned on a desolate island, made friends with a bear, chopped down some trees, got mauled to death by the bear. How is wildlife a bigger threat than the hordes of zombies? I started by walking through the forest. Then I made the usual tools. Ran at full pelt away from the bear this time. Found and entered a cave. Murdered a zombie. And got cornered in the cave. Oh. Oh. During my escape attempt, I got jump scared by a falling zombie. Then, the zombies turned me into a 3-course meal, as one performs a WWE maneuver on me. So, with a heart full of pain, and the weight of my own inadequacies in the apocalypse, I admit defeat. Whether it was the zombies, predators from the wild, or my own PC, this video has proven I am not fit for the apocalypse. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Hopefully.